Okay folks, what we're going to be looking at now is how voltage behaves in a series circuit. What happens to it when it goes through multiple components. And if you look down here, you'll see a horrible, scary looking circuit. It's not that complicated. It's actually this circuit, what we've got on the board here. So I've got one battery pack, currents coming out of that, going through this bulb, coming up here, going through a variable resistor, and coming back to the bulb. What I've got here is 1, 2, 3 voltmeters, just like we have over here. One across the battery pack, one across the bulb, one across the variable resistor. And they are connected in parallel, as you can see. And we'll see what that means when we look at the circuit over here. So I've got this voltmeter here. This tells me what's coming off of the bulb, because you can see it is connected in parallel with the bulb. This one in the middle here, you can see, is connected in parallel with the power supply. And this one down here is connected in parallel across the variable resistor. Okay, so what we would be expecting to see with this is we'd be expecting to see whatever voltage we have coming here on this one from the power supply, we would expect to see that being split between the components in a series circuit. So if I've got 1.5 volts coming from this battery, that 1.5 volts will be split between the bulb and the variable resistor. And we're going to see if that's what we actually see. So at the moment, the variable resistor is set to maximum resistance, so we see almost no voltage from it. And we see 1.08 volts coming across the bulb, and we still got the roughly 1.2 from the battery. Now, I increase the resistance here, still got about 1.2 volts here. Suddenly I'm down to 0.52 volts across the bulb and 0.61, I think, across the variable resistor. I increase that resistance again, still got about 1.2. Now I've got about 0.11 across the bulb and 1.1 or 0.1 across the variable resistor. And I increase that again. Still got about 1.2 here, 0.09 across the bulb, 1.15 across the variable resistor. And you can see there that every time we've done that, the voltages across the resistor and the bulb have added up to give you roughly what you get here. Now, you might have noticed when we were doing that experiment that the voltages that we were getting across the variable resistor and the bulb didn't add up precisely, exactly to the voltage that we get across the battery pack. Now, that will be because, well, look at all these wires we've got. Each one of these wires has some resistance, and some of these connections may not be absolutely perfect. So that's the reason why we're not going to get it to add up exactly to what we get across the battery pack. It'll be close enough though.